What will MLS look like in 5 years? Gosh, Hawaii has been grappling with that idea of a statewide MLS for years. However, some questions will answer themselves. As time goes on, we're seeing more and more MLSs across the country consolidating, joining forces, incorporating, integrating, combining, and simply put, merging. Our HARLA group has researched MLSs across the country, pulling information together and actually interviewing a couple of agents that work within a statewide MLS. And we've discovered a couple of things. Number one, the movement of MLS merging is not necessarily in the order of a small MLS merging with another small MLS within the state first, then moving to a regional MLS. We see MLSs merging as a region within large companies providing data in-house, and even MLS is merging with other states in a distance, not even connected to the state, but in other states. There is no natural progression on how MLSs merge, but what we do know is that they are merging. Another thing that we discovered, and we asked the question, why the consolidating movement? And in our discussion with the agents working within a state MLS, they spoke about how easy it was working with standardized data to market and maneuver through the entire state rather than jumping from one MLS to another MLS. It gave them an advantage to be able to compete with portals like Zillow, Apple, Google, Amazon, who all have access to that data as well. It was the consumer, the realtor, who drove the change. Their MLSs simply were willing to collaborate and service their membership much more effectively and in a cost effective way, and thus making them, the agents, successful. We've also learned that data is plentiful. I'm not a realtor. However, I have learned that Zillow makes everything easy and accessible, even though they may not have all the information as Realtor.com may have. However, who knows that? And really, who cares? I purchased a home last year and I just Googled Pro City and found the home that I purchased. I didn't care about where the data came from. I didn't think it was important to go to the source over another because, in my perspective, data is plentiful and you can easily get what you're looking for just at a click of a button. We've also learned and discovered that because data is plentiful, our current MLSs may not be the gatekeepers they think they are. I see innovation moving quickly throughout our industry and not out of the box thinking, but more out of this world thinking. Artificial intelligence continues to rob people of their jobs, and somewhere at some point in time, MLS will no longer be exclusive as we think. So, what will MLS look like in 5 years? Perhaps in 5 years, by no decision of our own, will become something it is not today. The question may answer itself as time goes on.